I'm looking, actually, when I look at the camera, I'm looking at the little screen instead of into the lens.
It's so close, you probably won't notice the difference.
Notice the eyeline difference?
I'm looking at the screen, but it probably looks like I'm looking right in it. I just burped too. Hi everybody, and welcome to this week's edition of Inside Afghanada with Billy. Hi, I'm Billy. I play Lucas Chucky Manson on Afghanada. My first question for all of my guests is, who are you and what do you do?
You mean in the show or just as a person?
How about both?
My name's Paul Fauteux. I'm an actor, and I play Dean the Machine Donaldson in Afghanada, one of the soldiers.
Excellent. Where were you born and raised?
I was born in Galt, which is, I think now sort of affiliated with Cambridge. Affiliated is not quite the right word. Anyway, a part of Cambridge. And then we moved to Victoria very briefly, and then we moved back to Quebec, and then we moved back to Victoria. So I consider myself to be from Quebec and Victoria.
Excellent.
A small village called Henryville, 600 people or so in Quebec.
Would you like to say a couple of words to any of our French listeners?
Salut.
Excellent.
Ouais.
What was your first acting experience?
Oh. But I think the first time I experienced actually playing a character was in high school. That experience of actually being inside of a story as a character.
And what character was that?
I think his name was something Finkelman. It was a strange. It was like a courtroom situation. I don't really remember the specifics, but I do remember that it was, it was anyway.
Excellent. A lot of people out there might not know this, but Paul was actually 2 years ahead of me at the National Theatre School of Canada.
Yes.
Would you like to tell them some amusing anecdote about our time at NTS?
Oh. The first thing that comes to mind is the debarked dog situation. It was strange. It was kind of like a David Lynch moment. There was a dog behind a fence and I was barking at it and it couldn't bark back, I realized. So I kept barking at it until I scared it away. It was kind of sad, actually. Barked at a debarked dog. And there was this woman standing there with a very, very sad look on her face. That's not really amusing.
Excellent.
How are you going to edit that? So lots of fun. I had lots of fun at NTS. It was a great social time. It was a great time. A great class. Really great group of people. And it was really fun.
Since you are classically trained, could you do a death scene for me?
Mm-hmm. Of course.
Yeah. Excellent. One of the things here on Afghanada is sometimes we have a lot of sitting around time, and sometimes I drive Paul nuts with some of my questions. And I
like them.
I thought of another one today.
Okay.
So, Paul, let me ask you this.
Yep. I look forward to these questions.
We have millions of gallons of oil pouring into the Gulf.
I know.
The oil flows to the top of the water.
Yeah, but they've got dispersants that are pushing them down to the bottom too. It's terrible.
Let me ask you this. The Gulf has a lot of storms. What would happen if a tornado came in, started spinning, collecting some of that oil up into the tornado, and there's always lightning in a tornado.
Lightning?
Yeah.
Right.
Could you have a tornado of fire?
That's a good question. Probably not.
Excellent.
Just because the speed of the tornado.
It'd blow it out?
I think so. I don't know though. I don't really know that. I don't know enough about that to answer that question. My instinct? No.
Excellent. Is there anything that you would like to say to the fans of Afghanada?
Hi. I'm not sure. Yeah, it's. Thank you for listening. I mean, you've got an amazing listener base for this show. A lot of people seem to really like it, so it's pretty satisfying to get to work on something like that.
You get a pretty squeaky stool. We are right now in the bathroom.
We're in the bathroom part. There's a bathtub there. There's usually a toilet over there, but it's not.
Over there.
Oh, it's in the bathtub. Yep.
Just in case we have to record anything. Have we ever recorded in the bathroom for Afghanada?
Yeah, we have. I did a scene where I was in a hotel where I had to actually splash around in the bathtub, pretending I was in the bathtub, and then get out, and I used my hands on the ground as to be my feet, because I was walking on the tile with wet feet.
I think that was the episode where you and I went to Bangkok, no?
No, that was the episode where I went alone to Kabul, and I got into all kinds of trouble.
In the Bangkok episode, I threw up in that toilet.
There you go.
Do you have any advice to Canadian kids that would like to grow up and be an actor?
I'd say go see lots of theater, and then eventually go to a good training program of some sort.
Other than Afghanada, what are you doing right now?
Sitting here.
You want to plug your job?
Oh, I'm working at the Stratford Festival.
And sitting here.
And sitting here.
What are you doing in
It's
Stratford?
amazing, I can do both.
What are you doing at Stratford?
I'm doing, I'm in Peter Pan, playing an Italian pirate called Cecco. And then I'm in King of Thieves, which is a new play. It's an adaptation of the Beggar's Opera. George F. Walker has written it, and it's I play an FBI agent called Stringer.
Excellent. Go see it.
Yeah, go see it. It should be interesting.
It's a yes or no answer,
Okay.
but you have to answer as Tension Man.
Can I stay sitting for Tension Man, you think?
Yeah.
Okay.
You don't have to do it until I ask the question, okay?
Okay.
Have you watched any World Cup?
Yes! But... Oh, yeah.
That was very tense.
Whew, it was.
One of Paul's talents that he is somewhat humble about, somewhat modest, is that he is a remarkably quick speller.
Oh yeah, it's weird.
It is weird.
I-T-S-W-E-I-R-D.
It's weird. Okay, I'm gonna give you something to spell.
Okay.
What about Afghanada is on CBC Radio 1?
A-F-G-H-A-N-A-D-A-I-S-O-N C-B-C-R-A-D-I-O-O-N-E.
Weird.
W-E-I-R-D.
Okay, everybody, thanks for watching this episode of Inside Afghanada with Billy. This episode is episode 79, written by Emil, Sher. Hope you like it. Take care, and thanks for watching.
Bye.